Some of my fondest memories came from my grandmother. When I was young, my family would visit her down in her house in Florida. This was where she decided to live after my grandfather died. She would take me to every pond just so I could see a frog or something childish. My family loved her, and she loved us. For a woman with not a hint of Italian in her, she could cook pasta better than my own mother. But there was nothing quite like her cookies. She would usually hide them from me by putting them in completely ridiculous spots, like the freezer or under the bed. I always found them because when dessert came around, she gave me a scavenger hunt to find them. Yesterday, she called my parents and I over to visit. A chance to go to her house was nothing I was going to give up easily, so my parents and I booked a flight to Florida. When we arrived at her house, I noticed that none of her lights were on and the door was unlocked. My parents were not bothered by this. She was probably expecting us. Then I found a sheet of paper on the kitchen floor. It read, "The bedroom." This must have been her trying to surprise me with a scavenger hunt. She wasn't. I found her, hanging from her ceiling fan 8 feet above us. Her eyes were gouged out, and she was frozen with a smile on her face. Under her was a plate of cookies. They were still warm.